Okay, let me show you just one type of keyboard that I've got here that has sounds in it, and you can tell me what kinds of sounds they are. Thank you. This is Mark and Tom's Casio back here. Has anybody seen one of these? Yeah. Anybody have one?
Yeah.
Some of you have them.
I
Very
have
good.
one like that. Smaller.
Yeah, they make them in all sizes. This is sort of a kid size because the keyboard is a little smaller for kids' hands. Yeah. Okay, let me bring it over here. And I'll just play a couple of things. Okay, here. Anybody hear that? Okay. Turn this. Yeah, I can play a song. But first I'm going to do something that you probably haven't heard in a synthesizer before. Maybe you have. Wind. Can anybody make that sound? Very good. Let's try.
It sounds like a cat.
It does. What other one?
Our heater.
This one? They spilled the orange drink on here and it's sort of. Sounds like somebody stepping on a cat, Tom said. Is that right?
I don't like that sound.
How about this sound? Let's see. Has anybody ever heard of this sound? Drums. Do you know what? Inside of this is actual, real drum sounds that are inside of the memory of this. This has a computer memory, and it remembers the actual drum sounds. That's somebody actually playing drums.
They recorded it.
They record it. And I'll show you how that's done. I've got a keyboard here that can do just that. And after we come back, I'll show you how that's done. Okay?
This is going to be a good place to stop.
Okay. And I thank you very much. And when you come back in, we'll do some more experiments.
Wait.
Mom.
Okay.
Dogs too. That's my cat. You can do video clip, Rod. Hi.
Oh. I think I'll wait till everyone's quieter. Robert? 1, 2, 3, 4. Cherie, if you're going to sit there, dear, you don't need to be talking to Tammy. Jen? Yes, I see that.
Mom.
Are we all here?
So, Mrs. Reed will join us a little bit. Cherie, take your chair and sit down.
Okay. How was your recess? Okay, we're going to talk a little bit more about sounds. I got some new things in the glass. Instead of water, I've got what? Pennies. Lots of pennies. If I shake this, is it going to make a sound?
Yes. When you put it in, it made a sound.
Yeah, when I put it in, it made a sound. Let's do that again. What was hitting what?
The pennies were hitting the glass.
Pennies were hitting the glass. Very good. What would happen if I shook it? What would be happening then? It would shake in the glass. Let's do that. How's that?
Now the pennies are going to get wet.
I dried that out. Let's try it again. ready? Hear that?
You couldn't hear anything, like you couldn't hear the real.
Not loud enough, huh?
I can hear it. I can hear it. I can barely hear it.
You can't hear it? Okay. Alright, let's try that again.
Nathan.
Yeah.
Nathan, have a seat.
Yeah, that's good. My eardrum, somebody said. Let's try it one more time. Ready?
We can hear you.
Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Let's try something else here. I'm gonna pour some of these in there. These are those beans. She had some colored beans in there.
Oh yeah.
Lima beans? Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try that. Ready? Almost the same. But not quite as bright as these. These sound like beans, don't they? These sound like coins.
Yeah. Try together. Sounds thicker.
The beans sound thicker. Very good. Now when you put them all in one?
Yeah. The beans sound like covering
Oh,
your
Miss
hand
Harvey
on
will
that.
appreciate this. Let's listen.
Cover your hand. That sounds like a Mexican thing.
Yeah, like you shake. Very good.
Sounds like the ending that you put something.
Yeah. Okay, now let's talk about how a computer would want to make sounds. I've got a computer over here. I'll talk about this instrument afterwards, but let's talk about this instrument right now. I just call this an instrument. Does anybody know why I called it an instrument? Why?
Because you're going to make it talk.
I'm going to make it talk. Has anybody ever heard a computer talk before?
Yeah.
Lots of people, huh?
I got a computer for home.
You got a
can make you can put in a program. That was talk.
It'll sing?
It'll talk, but it won't in words.
Oh. Well, this computer has got a little program in it. A program is a set of instructions to tell it what to do. And this computer can actually say some words. They're not very clear words because this computer can't talk very well. It's not made to talk very well. But it can say some of these words that are listed here. Christmas, yeah, there's one of them. Now I typed two words here. Can anybody read those words?
Merry Christmas.
Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the return button, and if you're very quiet, you'll hear it say that. Ready? And should I put the microphone next to it? If we can't hear, I'll do that. But listen. Did everybody hear that?
Yeah.
Let's do it again. Somebody said Merry Christmas almost. The guy didn't talk very well, did he?
We're like a mad Santa.
Mad Santa, huh? Let's type another word.
I
Let's type
like to talk next to it.
I like, I'm typing this, let me see if I can turn it around. I like you, okay. L-I-K-E, how do you spell you?
Y-O-U.
Y-O-U. Let me push return. Ready?
Yeah. I like it.
Sounds like almost I like you. Let's try
Happy holidays.
happy holidays. You can't say holidays. They can only say these words. But let's try
Merry,
I am.
a computer.
Who's the big man? Who's the big man with
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus?
Or
You
Saint
can't say
Mary.
Claus. Let's try
Saint
Santa.
Mary. Saint Nick. Saint Nick.
Saint Nick, but we can't say that either. We can say Santa.
Mary.
Santa. Now I'm going to put a face there, period. Whoops. Okay. What does Santa say?
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho. Ho. Ho. Ready? That sounds like a machine gun. Let's take the microphone. Mr. Microphone, can you hear me now? Let's see if the computer can talk any louder now. Oh! Put it where the speaker is. You want to hold it? Okay. Hold it just like that. Ready? Shall I make him talk? Shall I make him talk fast? Okay. Let's see what it sounds like when he talks. I put a plus sign there. Let's make him go faster. Let's try it again. Let's make him go faster than that. All right, ready? Let's try to make him one more time go faster than that. I'll make you go slower after. Let's make him go slower now. Let's slow him back down. Ready? Here's slower. It's going down now. You have to hold it. Let's make it slower yet. Slower than that? You're always getting slower?
One more.
One more time.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. One more time. Sounds kind of funny, doesn't it? Has anybody ever done something like this? I'll tell you what. Have you ever had a record and played the record but played it at a wrong speed?
Yeah.
How many have done that? Okay. What happens if you play a record faster? It sounds like the Chipmunks. What happens if you play it slower?
It sounds regular.
It sounds regular. What about slower than that? It sounds like Santa does now.
This is hard to
It sounds like that, doesn't it?
It sounds like
It sounds like he's doing karate. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how we can make things sound higher or lower